What's up everyone, this is Untitled Tech, and today I'm going to be showing you some really killer features that the iPhone has over any other iPhone and why this is still an amazing phone in the year 2019 and 2018 as of making this video. So without further ado, let's get started. So as we get started with the video, I just want to mention that the iPhone 5 has around 5 amazing features that literally no other iPhone has in 2018 and even comes close to. So these are some of my favorite features on an iPhone, and I'll explain it later in the video after doing a quick overview. So a quick overview about the iPhone 5. So the iPhone 5 was released in 2012, and this was the first iPhone to increase the size of the display. And I just want to say that this device has such a great design that was then carried over to the iPhone 5S later in the year 2013 and then carried to the iPhone SE. That just shows how great this device was and that Apple wanted to replicate what this device has done to the Apple community. Now there's a few things that makes this device significant. The first thing is it's stuck on iOS 10.3.3, which means you are not able to update the device past iOS 11 or 12. So this device is 2 years software-wise behind than any other iPhone. And I just want to say that Apple basically left this phone off on a good note. If you look at the iPhone 4 and 4S, the iPhone 4 performance is garbage on iOS 7, along with the iPhone 4S performance on iOS 9. So for some reason, the iPhone 5 still performs very well on iOS 10.3.3. I'm able to play games on the phone just fine. Opening apps and scrolling through them while content is loading is still pretty fast. There are some hiccups here and there, but I actually notice much worse lag on my iPhone 5S, which is on iOS 12. So in the thumbnail of this video, you probably saw that the iPhone looked a little bit different than other iPhones, and reading the title, there's something that this iPhone has that no other iPhone has, and I'm not including the headphone jack in this. There's actually one major benefit to the iPhone 5 that literally no other iPhone has in 2018 and 19, and that is customization. This device, I believe, is the perfect mix of performance and stability with glitches. If you take a look at iOS 12, the device has pointless glitches. There are glitches where your device won't connect to the cellular towers. There are glitches where your device freezes and lags up on you. But that's like the complete opposite with the iPhone 5. The iPhone 5, there are no bugs pretty much when navigating in and out of the UI. The only bugs that I've encountered on this device are bugs that actually improve the user's experience, and I'll explain what I mean by this. So if you're someone like me who either loves jailbreaking or customizing iPhones, this is the perfect iOS version to be on. You're able to change the shape of the folders on the device and make them circles. You're able to change the colors of the folders. You're able to change the color of the dock. And what's really cool is you can get this deep black dock and this really cool deep black folder color on your iOS device, and typically you would need like a special wallpaper for this, and in this scenario you do, but it looks amazing on this device. I want to say that this version of iOS has the most customization that any other version of iOS does. Now sadly this is not jailbreakable because it is a 32-bit device, which is the main reason Apple dropped it for iOS 11. But there's still two other killer features that this device has. You can remove the status bar on the device like so, and you can see it looks really clean. On top of that, after removing the status bar, there is even a way to remove the dock on this device. Now I wasn't able to replicate it because I couldn't find a tutorial that was old enough for this, but I do know I've made a video on it in the past, and man, just the fact that you can remove the dock, remove the status bar, change the color and shape of your folders is amazing. And there's one other really cool feature that this device has that no other iPhone has, and that is the ability to remove the app labels. So if you notice on iOS 11 and 12, every time you put an application in the dock, it removes the app label. Well, you can actually do that on iOS 10.3.3, but what's really cool is when you take the apps out of the dock, they still don't have the label. So you can have this really clean, minimalistic look on your iPhone to get the ultimate setup, and there's no need for a jailbreak. Nowadays on iPhones, there's all these pointless glitches, weird animations, and lag, and all of that is not here on the iPhone 5. I love the way it runs, it's able to play games well, I can scroll through and navigate apps just fine, and yeah, it is a little bit outdated, but it's able to text and call just fine, the screen gets bright enough, the battery life is better than my iPhone 6s Plus, although that's another story. That's kind of understandable. Just because the 6s Plus, I have a battery issue on mine. The point of this video was just to show how much the iPhone 5 can do and why in some categories it's more capable than some of the newer devices. And this is a trend I'm starting to notice. Apple is trying to focus on bug fixes and performance, and I've noticed the complete opposite on the iPhone 5s and 6s Plus. Now that might just be me, maybe I've had a bad experience with iOS, but I believe iOS 10 is the perfect version of iOS for this device, and I'm so glad Apple didn't update it to iOS 11. Anyways, that is about it for today. This is just a fun video I wanted to make. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, peace.